After 12 years together, their relationship abruptly ended with a divorce letter. People mourn for Brad and Angelina Jolie, reflecting on over a decade of love, hoping they could have been together forever. But the question remains, how long is forever? Perhaps from the subconscious, Hollywood is not considered the birthplace of true love. Artists often have whimsical souls, loving one person today and another tomorrow, coming together swiftly and parting just as quickly. Marriage in the world of Hollywood is not measured in years, but in months, or even just a few weeks. Yet, the love story of Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt is an exception. Lasting for 12 years, raising 6 children together, their names synonymous with each other in every headline, with the husband praising the wife and the wife admiring the husband, one would have thought they would be together until the end of their journey in life. But suddenly, Angelina filed for divorce from Brad Pitt, closing the most beautiful love story in America, a love story admired by people all over the world. It officially ended the idealistic love amidst the chaotic heart of showbiz. A love that seemed to overcome all obstacles, a steadfast love, being there for each other in the toughest moments of life, a love unafraid of public scrutiny, turns out not to be eternal as we once believed. Thus, people lament over the love story of the Brad and Angelina duo. Faced with separation, faced with brokenness, one feels regret, even if they are not personally acquainted with the individuals involved. It's a part of the instinct that binds humans together and forms the basis of empathy prevalent in today's society. In one way or another, the regret often revolves around the 12 years the famous couple spent together. They were together for 12 years, why did they suddenly part ways? Using the dryness of a number to speak about something as sacred and abstract as love is a clumsy and skewed assembly. To liken this regret to a child losing their meticulously crafted sandcastle when the tide rises, washing away all their hard work into the depths of the ocean, is apt. Or perhaps, they lament for the very notion of eternal love amidst the chaotic heart of showbiz. They believe in the story of a wild, carefree girl like Jolie, who, upon meeting the man of her life, would shed all pretenses and return to her true form as a nurturing woman. They believe in a romantic heart like Brad Pitt's, which, once finding the missing piece, would offer up its entirety in reverence to Jolie. And in the end, they would have a family, they would love each other, they would be together forever. People see Brad and Angelina being together for over a decade. Enduring each other for that long, staying together for a lifetime wouldn't seem like such a big deal. They forget that fairy tales aren't real, and happily ever after is just a romantic movie trope originating from China. Nothing is eternal, and love is no exception. Forever is actually a very vague and indefinite measure. Sometimes it's just a few minutes, other times a few seconds, occasionally a decade, and lucky ones might get a lifetime. In 2004, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie met on a film set and quickly fell in love, a real film with real feelings. Both were willing to cast aside everything to be with each other, causing a global media frenzy over the instinctual and wild romance between two individuals. What was initially thought to be just a fleeting affair in the hills of Hollywood turned into 12 years together. They tamed each other's madness, raising 6 children together, and becoming the most powerful couple in the American entertainment industry. For Brad Pitt, he cherishes his wife for who she is as a person. There was a time when Angelina told Brad that she would learn to cook to become a good wife. But he gently replied, "My love, you know where your strengths lie and what you lack. I love you for your authenticity and for who you are as a person. Knowing these things, you can become a good wife and mother." When asked what he desires for his children, Pitt responded, "One of the greatest things I've ever done is to make my children proud to have a wonderful mother." The pride Brad Pitt holds for Angelina Jolie, though immeasurable, is palpable enough for even the staunchest critics of the couple to perceive. During Angelina Jolie's toughest days, when she decided to undergo a mastectomy, Brad Pitt was always by her side. It is during the hardest times that one truly appreciates the happiness they have. For Mrs. Smith, it was a moment that Angelina will never forget. If they could overcome the fateful moments of life together, they could conquer anything. "I know that while struggling against illness, Brad Pitt has always been there for me. Not for a single moment did he make me doubt myself." In response, our Mr. Smith said, "Angelina fought cancer for the children, for the family, and for me. Her courage helped her overcome everything to win life. Supporting each other, standing by each other, lifting each other up, these are all enough to prove what true love is, not just in Hollywood but everywhere in the world." When Brad was with Jennifer Aniston, he wanted to have children, but Jen did not. He once expressed his dream of being a father, of holding little angels in his arms. Then he came to Jolie and received 6 times what he had always longed for. Maddox, Paxthene, Zahara, Shiloh Nouvelle Jolie Pitt. The twins Vivian Marceline and Knox Leon, 6 children, 6 loves but one sacred connection between Pitt and Jolie. They remind the couple that they have come far enough to form a complete soccer team with their children. The children, some born in Africa, some in Southeast Asia, and some biological offspring of the couple, yet they unite and love each other so deeply. On newspapers, on media, they are always pictured together as a family. Bonded, warm, connected, just like what their parents once had with each other. On busy days, Brad Pitt just wants to lie on the sofa and have a good nap. But Angelina is different. She always has an abundant energy source to keep up with the whirlwind of work and family. Seeing Angelina like this, Brad Pitt has to muster himself up to help his wife play with the children or put them to bed. Not only successful in their careers, they are also role models of famous parents. For Angelina and Brad Pitt, children and family are the most important things in life. People cross paths in life to smile at their beautiful past. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie have parted ways, but deep down, they both know they were meant for each other. It's just that they were meant for each other for about 12 years, to change each other, to make each other better. The fate of humans, sometimes, is measured only by a period of time, perhaps fleeting in a moment, not necessarily a lifetime. Don't try to sanctify love, don't set it with an eternal deadline, and don't think it must have a duration of how long it should be. Love or happiness, ultimately, are just vibrations in each moment, and to make it complete, enjoy each moment, rather than trying to stretch it out into a long period.